Wait, must we rig to get everything in life? We rig to get wealth. We rig to get everything. We even snatch ballot box. We even do wuru to recall Senator Natasha. By the way, what are the sins of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan? Why is it that the people of Kogi West wants to do everything humanly possible to see that they recall Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan? Is it because she is a female senator? Or is it because the husband is from Delta State? Why do they actually want to recall this woman? What are the sins of Natasha? According to them, they said Senator Natasha have not represented the people of Kogi Central well. And according to some quarters, they said she is attacking Godswill Akpabio, the Senate president. That is why they wanted to recall her. And they said that they have secured over 250,000 signatures in order to recall Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. See them. You can see how they secured over 250,000 signatures in order to recall Senator Natasha. See them. You can see how they manipulate people's signature in order to bring this woman down. What are the sins of Senator Natasha? This is the question I keep on asking them. You know, when they started this recall process, they went to Kogi Central, Senator Natasha's Senatorial District, and they deceived old women and old men in that village. They told them that they should come for palliative, not knowing that they want to take their signature, their voter's card, so that they can mastermind their evil act. But as soon as elderly people, old women, knew what was about to happen, they pulled out from the whole process. So they never knew how to get people's signature. They have to start to manipulate people's signature. You can see what is happening here. This is manufacturing of people's signature. After they will come out to tell us that over 250,000 people penciled down their signature in order to recall Senator Natasha. What a nation. We rig in this country during elections. We also rig in this country to recall an elected senator that never did anything to us. According to Senator Natasha, she was pushing Ajokuta bill. If that Ajokuta bill saw the light of the day, is that bill going to benefit Senator Natasha? No. That bill will benefit the people of Kogi Central and the people of Kogi State. But look at, they are pushing her. You can see her. Look at her. She is one of the masterminder of those people that wanted Senator Natasha to leave the National Assembly. Let me ask this lady, what are you going to benefit if Senator Natasha leaves the National Assembly? Madam, let me inform you, in case you don't know, in the whole of 109 senators, we have just 4 to 5 women. If you remove Senator Natasha today, there will be just 3 out of 109. Let me ask you, what are you going to benefit from removing Senator Natasha from the National Assembly? An outspoken woman. If you remove her from the National Assembly, I am telling you, you are going to remove Kogi Central from the National Assembly. And according to report, it was allegedly reported that this lady pushing for Natasha to leave the National Assembly is a staunch supporter of Yahaya Bello. That was why she was pushing for Senator Natasha to leave the National Assembly, because Senator Natasha and Yahaya Bello is from the same senatorial district. You can see this lady. Look at her with former Governor Yahaya Bello of Kogi State. So there is no smoke without fire. For a fellow lady to come out to seek for Natasha's removal from the National Assembly, something must have prompted her. That is why she is doing everything humanly possible to make sure that Senator Natasha leaves the National Assembly, so that a Yahaya Bello that has case with the EFCC can go into the National Assembly and hide his face. Just like the leader of the Senate. You know, he has case with the EFCC before he became a senator, before he even became the Senate president. But today, They have squashed everything. But I am very happy because Senator Natasha is winning. According to them, they secured over 250,000 signatures. And remember, according to INEC, for you to recall a senator, you are supposed to get signatures of half or over half of people that registered in that constituency. And I had, I think, about 400,000 registered. So they got over 250,000 and they approached INEC. But INEC disappointed them yesterday. Now, let me give you the report. Now, let us start with the requirements. The requirement for recalling Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan involves a specific process outlined by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. Petition submission. A petition must be submitted to INEC, accompanied by signatures from at least half of the registered voters in the senatorial district, which in this case is Kogi Senatorial District. Contact information. The petitioners must provide their contact addresses, telephone numbers and email addresses in the covering letter forwarding the petition. Verification process. Once the petition meets the requirements, INEC will commence the verification of signatures in each polling unit in an open process restricted to registered voters who signed the petition. But do they meet those requirements? Okay, let us listen to INEC. Petition to recall Senator Natasha did not meet requirements. Wow. Okay, let us see the report. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has received the petition to recall Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, but says it did not meet the requirement for the action. INEC's National Commissioner and Chairman, Information and Voters Education, Sam Olumekun, said this in a statement on Tuesday. Olumekun said the petition from Kogi Central Senatorial District was accompanied by 6 bags of documents which contained signatures from over half of 474,554 registered voters spread across 902 polling units in 57 registration areas in the 5 local government areas of Adave, Ajokuta, Ogonimagongo, Okehi and Okene. However, the INEC commissioner said the agency noticed some missing pieces in the petition, adding that once the petition meets the requirement of submission as contained in our regulations, the Commission shall commence the verification of the signatures in each polling unit in an open process restricted to registered voters that signed the petition only. He said INEC's immediate observation about the petition was that the representatives of the petitioners did not provide their contact address, telephone numbers and email addresses in the covering letter forwarding the petition through which they can be contacted as provided in clause 1F of our regulations and guidelines. The address given is Okene, Kogi State, which is not a definite location for contacting the petitioners. Only the phone number of the lead petitioners is provided as against the numbers of all other representatives of the petitioners. The statement reads partly. The INEC National Commissioner reiterated that the recall of a legislator is the prerogative of registered voters in the constituency who sign a petition indicating loss of confidence in the legislator representing them. Consequently, if the petitioners fully comply with the requirements of clause 1F of the regulations and guidelines regarding the submission of their petition, the Commission will announce the next steps in line with the extant laws, regulations and guidelines, he said. You see, where your knowledge stops is where another person's knowledge began. They thought they know everything. They rigged the recall. They did everything humanly possible to get over 250,000 signatures. But look at how God did everything for Senator Natasha. They never submitted addresses, email, and phone number. They only submitted their own. Wow, God is great. What do you think? Drop a comment for me.